Okay, let's do this thing. Smackdown, Smackdown, Smackdown. Looks like Hell in a Cell has come early before Sunday, and this is a match I didn't really expect to happen. I didn't really know about this till like an hour before the show tonight. But I guess instead of Sunday for Hell in a Cell, we're gonna do Rey Mysterio versus Roman Reigns tonight for the Universal title tonight on SmackDown. And as they kicked off the show, basically saying that SmackDown, basically just the first time a Hell in a Cell match has ever been on network television and whatnot. We did kick off with Rey Mysterio coming out there with the Hell in a Cell, coming down and whatnot. I hate that red cell, by the way. I wish they stopped painting it red and whatnot. Even though SmackDown is blue, you think they was going to make the cage blue? No. But then again, I just don't like the cage painted red in general and whatnot. But Rey Mysterio talked about that any parent that watched it knew what he was feeling and said, the hurt, pain, and sadness, and talked about his son Dominic just wanting to live his dream competing in the ring, and he had to hold his son as he was thrown to the ground and whatnot. As Rey was pissed off at Roman Reigns, he would never forget what he did, and now, he couldn't wait one more day for revenge, so he won it tonight. He accepted the challenge, and he told Roman, "You son of a bitch, get out here." Basically, as the Hell in a Cell lowered all the way in, Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman came out. Reigns says, "I didn't want to hurt you, and it's not my fault. And Rey, you're not ready for this. You don't want to be locked inside of Hell in a Cell with me, all right? What I did to Dom last week, that was PG. To what compared to what I'm gonna do to you. You sure you want to do this?" Mysterio says he's never been more ready in his life, and Reigns said, "Hey man, I tried to be diplomatic about this, but now we gotta do it my way." And Reigns basically walked off after that. So yeah, still leading into Hell in a Cell later on tonight, but Reigns, just giving Rey a warning, like, "You sure you want to do this, man? Hey, man, I was just easy on your kid last week, but tonight, now I gotta kill you." That's what it kind of sounded like, if you ask me. So, hey, man, we try to do this, we try to do this the diplomatic way. Now we gonna do this my way. So now I gotta kill you tonight. All right. Next, though, we got Apollo Crews and the in-ring debut of Commander Aziz versus Biggie and Kevin Owens. One thing I was kind of confused by, you'd think Aziz would have took off his military jacket he had on, but no, he wrestled with the full military jacket on also. Sami Zayn ended up coming out there on commentary and whatnot. And listen, Aziz was not bad. Of course, they pushed him as a giant monster, mostly doing big man shit out there, just throwing guys and, using his power and whatnot. I know Sami Zayn kind of got involved messing with Kevin Owens. Owens had tried to go for him, but as soon as Owens got back in the ring, he got hit with that Nigerian nail and got the win over Kevin Owens out there. Sami Zayn basically laughed and went back up to the monitor, went up the ramp and watched on the monitor in the back of him, just gasping for air and whatnot. But yeah, Aziz, he wasn't bad out there. Just don't have him wrestling a damn military suit. That's just looked really bad. After that, Kevin Owens then came in saying, still choking. Basically, he wants Sami Zayn. Pierce says, "All right, you get him this Sunday at Hell in a Cell." The Battle of the Crown happened. Nakamura the Noble versus Corbin the Cruel. Who would be the king, huh? Who is going to be the king? The king of strong style, king of the ring? Where is this going? I will say this. One thing my friend pointed out tonight, that Corbin has been doing his King of the Ring gimmick for damn near over 2 years now, okay? Because, which I feel like has gotten stale at this point, but I didn't know he was really doing this whole gimmick. I'm like, because when did he win King of the Ring again? Like 2019. And like, man, this has gone on for a very, very long time, okay? A very long time with this King of the Ring stuff, with his gimmick and whatnot. So I'm glad it's over. I still think Boog's coming out there with Nakamura is probably one of the best things on this show. And Pat McAfee just dancing along and marking out on the announce table as, Boog's doing a guitar solo with Nakamura. The interest is just cold as fuck. I don't care what anybody says. But Nakamura ended up still getting the win with the Kinshasa, since I guess he is now the king of whatever is around here, of WWE or the king of strong style, whatever king he is. They basically show Corbin crying in. Hopefully this leads something else for Corbin. I honestly hope it does, because the king stuff is just played out. I'm not saying he needs to go back to being the waiter and everything, but it's time for a change, all right? It really is time for a change, because it's not working anymore. Next, Bianca Belair came out, basically, talking about laughing at Bayley last week, and that she's going to get the last laugh at Hell in a Cell and retain the title. And she called Bayley out here, but Bayley never came out. But Bianca said this Sunday, I'm going to challenge you in a Hell in a Cell match, which kind of came out all of a sudden. Which, at one point, because this is why I think they may have did this. Now, and it is going to regard to the whole Roman Rey Mysterio thing, because I don't think they wanted that many Hell in a Cell matches on Sunday. So we're just going to stick with two, because I didn't even think the women's match would be a Hell in a Cell match until tonight, which honestly I don't think that feud is that deep enough to be a Hell in a Cell, but this has been going on since after WrestleMania, so I guess they could go with that, just being a Hell in a Cell. Bayley came out then. Basically, both her and Bianca started brawling in. Bayley ended up getting the upper hand then, pull on the ponytail and whatnot, throw into the barricade, get her into the ring, and hitting her with the rose plant. Basically, Bayley held up the belt in as the screen went off. Well, not the screens went off, but yeah, the whole screen of Thunderdomes all just had Bayley holding up the titles and whatnot. Not the whole laughing thing like they did a couple weeks ago with all the screens, but her just holding up the belt over Bianca and whatnot. But yeah, I'm surprised this is a Hell in a Cell match. But yeah, I'm going to explain a little bit more about that when I get to the end of this video. Jimmy Uso went to talk to Roman Reigns, basically seeing if he's seen Jay around. Called him, texted him, even went to his home. He ain't there. And Jimmy said, "Yeah, man, you want me to come out there? You need my help tonight?" But Reigns says, "No, I don't need your help, man. Until we get your brother, go find your brother first. And, I need your brother. And then we'll be whole again. Everything will be good." Next, Angelo Dawkins came out to go against Otis and Chad Gable. One thing I noticed last week, I guess I didn't know that Otis cut his beard. It took me a minute to realize that until the night. I kept saying, Otis looks different for some reason. And it ended up, just Otis and Gable beating the hell out of Dawkins out there. I will say this about this Gable Otis thing. It's going somewhere, okay? They're trying to make them at least a credible threat in some way, because I just thought this whole thing looked goofy, but since they are heels and whatnot, it's going somewhere, all right? It's going somewhere, so it's not bad right now. Caleb Brax had a sit-down interview with Cesaro, saying, he feels, say he didn't go far enough, taking out Rollins last week, because he stomped on my head with a chair, and Cesaro basically said, "I worked very hard to get where I'm at right now," and Seth tried to take it away. Seth showed up, basically saying, "You disgust me," and whatnot, and that you are fake, and you don't deserve any type of respect, and I'm going to show just for the fraud you are this Sunday. Cesaro basically told Rollins, say, I don't think, had him to be professional to face him as a man, so he told Rollins, say, I respect everything as Rollins is a competitor, but I'm going to take you out Sunday, which he ended up just pushing him over the chair. He didn't really do much, but just push him out of his chair and pushed him back. So he just fell out of his chair then. But in the main event, though, which was at least almost 30 minutes, I believe, had like 2 commercial breaks, Rey Mysterio, Roman Reigns, Universal title. Rey was basically, he got a lot of offense in this match, especially just beating the hell out of Reigns with a fire extinguisher, spraying it at him, hitting him with a toolbox, taking a chair and wrapping around Reigns' head, throwing it into the, cage and whatnot. Reigns trying to fight back, but Rey just knocking him back and forth, even getting the table involved. Reigns was going to go for a spear. It looked like he ended up crashing into the table then. Until Reigns had finally got the upper hand. Rey was going to go for the 619 then, but Reigns got up and hit him with the punch then. He was about to go for a spear, but Rey got out the way, got him with another 619 finally. He even got a chair, started beating the hell out of Reigns with it. He did a frog splash on the chair, but he did another frog splash, covered him. Reigns got out of it. What was that after that? But Reigns basically got back up, just got Rey, just power bombed him, threw him just like he did Dominic last week into the cage. That shit looked deadly, okay? Just picks his ass up like, all right, we're going to get your ass up. Throw you into the damn cage. Doesn't even land on top of anything. Just throws him, and he just falls to the ground after that. Reigns basically threw him back in. And hit him with like a modified guillotine. He didn't hit him with the regular one. Just kind of invertedly at Rey, and Rey just immediately tapped out there. And after like a few seconds, just choking him out. Heyman and Jimmy Uso came out there and watched. Reigns basically waited for Rey to get up. He put him in that little guillotine again and basically threw him back in the ground. As just started talking a whole bunch of shit as Jimmy watched from the background and whatnot. But a very different guillotine move to end off the show. Well, not end off the show, but it was ending the finisher. Some would say maybe because of Ray's height and he was that small that he just had to do an inverted one, not do the regular guillotine on him, given just Ray's size and whatnot. But it still looked good either way. It's just damn near choking him out there. So not bad at all. Overall, I thought it was a great main event. Okay, I question why it wasn't on Sunday though. What they don't want Ray getting his ass kicked on Father's Day in front of his son or whatnot. But it is kind of questionable that okay, this is one of your biggest champions in the company. Well, especially he is the main thing on this show, especially SmackDown, and you don't save him for the pay-per-view. But hey, we're gonna do the title match tonight on SmackDown on free TV. That's why I kind of question it. Now, do I think they didn't want 3 Hell in a Cell matches on Sunday? Possibly. You already got 2, because at first I'm like, okay, it's only 2 Hell in a Cell matches. That's just Reigns and Ray and Lashley and Drew. But given now that they put Bianca and Bayley in there as a Hell in a Cell, they probably didn't want that many on there. Would this been a way to get ratings tonight? Possibly, for all I know, just doing a Hell in a Cell match, because I didn't really know about this till like an hour before the show came on, and my friend told me this because he was like, it's tonight, right? I'm like, that's tonight? The Hell in a Cell match. And that's Sunday. We're doing it tonight. And that's why I was kind of confused. Like, I didn't know they were doing it tonight. I thought they would have waited till Sunday. But, yeah, they did it tonight. I didn't really think they were going to do this match tonight. So, that's kind of crazy. Like, hey, we're going to do Hell in a Cell right now. So, it's a little bit questionable why they just didn't wait till Sunday. But I just don't think they wanted 3 Hell in a Cell matches on a Sunday though, just on the same show. So we're just gonna put one on SmackDown tonight. But they put on a damn good one though, and it was really enjoyable. I liked it, so I thought it was a great match. Just kind of crazy that they just had it on SmackDown. Like, well, it's the first time ever in network television we're gonna do a Hell in a Cell match on SmackDown. I'm like, all right then. I still wish they would have incorporated blood into this, but you know how that's gonna work. It's not gonna be any blood. Overall, I thought SmackDown was really good. Some say SmackDown's just good by default, but just leading the Hell in a Cell on the SmackDown side, and just the Hell in a Cell match itself between Ray and Roman was just a damn great match in general. I don't know why they keep doing this King. I'm hoping this whole King shit now is over with Nakamura and Corbin, because it's like 50-50 booking every week. Like, they're fighting for the crown. The crown. It's like, who gives a shit at the same time about this damn crown and whatnot? But yeah, fight for the crown. Aziz's in-ring debut, he was okay. Just don't wear the damn military jacket when he wrestles. That's just kind of weird. So, yeah. But other than that, though, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at HoodedKnight890. I'll see you this Sunday for Hell in a Cell. I got a lot of other stuff to do. And hey, watch out for that Dynamite review. Working on that next. Like I said, guess I'm getting tired of this whole I got to review back-to-back shows. I did it on Wednesdays, but it's like even a later time now, given it's a Friday. So, other than that, I'm out. See you guys Sunday. Peace. Or watch out for the Dynamite review. Peace.